Sadly, these shoes have actually held up pretty decently, but we've had too many issues. So Taters and I agreed we're just going to replace and get a new pair at 350 miles since we have a bunch of them and they keep failing in the middle of nowhere, screwing me over. This is gonna really suck. That was actually a really, really good zero. I'm nice and relaxed and clean for once. So I didn't end up leaving before dawn, but I am out early. Basically, I am going to try this, but I have a fallback plan in case something doesn't go well. So after about 10 or 15 miles, there is a trickling water source. After that, it's going to be a 30-mile dry carry. There is an option to bail out to this road alt that a lot of people are taking, in which case you can get water from passing vehicles and things. I would obviously rather take the Redline. That's going to be my plan, unless things don't go well at this trickle. I'm not going to screw around safety-wise, because it's going to be 90 degrees for days. And there's going to be a lack of shade on my route. So I'm basically going to head for the water source, probably sit out the heat of the afternoon if I can, if there's shade back there, and then hike some more in the evening. It's really just going to be getting through the next day or two, because I also have 6 days of food on my back, which with the water, yeah. For the record, the smart thing would be to road walk to 60 miles to encampment with a light amount of food, resupply there, and then continue on. So this is my turn to get back to to continue on to the CDT, but technically there's a 0.3 gap in my footpath because I came in at that green sign up there, and I want to have a continuous footpath. So I'm going to tag it. Insert your idiot purist in an impure world sort of thing here. Hey guys. So this is Sage Creek Road, aka 71, and apparently this is the shortcut way to get to encampment. You walk about 60 miles down this road, which makes the water situation a little easier thanks to some coolers left out and being able to flag people down for water, and then you can hitch into encampment. And rattlesnake number 2 for the entire trail. So far, once again, there hasn't been much in the way of shade out here. There is a trailhead structure on the other side of this hill. It's a few miles earlier than I had wanted for a midday break, but that might end up being my best option. Okay, that might be my hidey hole for the day. Okay, and this is the last quote-unquote safe water source. There's not many water sources out here to begin with. A lot of them are these dried out puddles. And like I said, there were a few people that claimed to have gotten sick. So I'm pretty much going to fill every bottle I have out of this and then go hang out at that shaded area until it gets cooler at the end of the day. Unfortunately, no matter where I got water out of this source, there was a bit of silt in it. So this is doing a number on my filter once again. It was about 10:30 in the morning when I arrived at the Rim Lake trailhead area. The covered picnic area actually had somebody else there. It looked like he was living out of his car and had been sleeping there last night with his dog. I really don't sit still overly well, but this is about the only way I'm going to make it through this long water carry. So I'm just going to hang out here another 4 or 5 hours and then get moving once it cools off. And after far, far too long sitting in that gazebo, I am on the move. My water tastes like cow. I've got 30 miles until I can get some more. And for some reason, some haze blew in. Almost looked like it was smoke from somewhere. I am kind of concerned with how quickly I'm going through water here. Even shifting to darker hours. Okay, I'm much happier. I wasn't expecting to see anybody out at like 7 o'clock out here, but a truck came by and they just gave me like 5 bottles of water, most of which I chugged. Oh, water that doesn't taste like cow pies. Oh, it's so nice. So I'm a little under 20 miles for the day. About 8 of that was before my break. I'm wanting to continue as far as I can to take advantage of the lower temperatures, but we'll see. I have done a lot of night hiking over the years with a lot of various headlamps of various powers, and it just always slows you down. I still had enough water on my back to make it through, but all I could think about for the last couple of hours was how I was going to have to conserve it and not drink much tonight. Oh, those guys made my day. Interestingly enough, they have a ranch off of 71, which is the shortcut, and they said they were impressed that I was actually doing the trail out here because they see everybody just walking the road. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a road too, but a bit quieter. Nicer to camp out here versus that busy highway. For a while I was just hiking by the moonlight, but then there started to be these fox dens and things in the middle of the road, and I was worried about tripping. Okay, it's around 10 o'clock. I decided to call it. I'm just up here on a field on Bridger Pass. Home sweet home for the night.